Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am not here with Geeky Sparkles. She is out for a couple hours today, so I'm going to be doing a couple videos myself. I apologize for that. But we're going to talk about these rumors going around that Lucas is planning a new Jedi Order sequel trilogy, because of course they are. Of course they are. Maybe. We don't know. And also rumors that they've signed Daisy Ridley to be in Star Wars projects, and you put the two together, and it does sound an awful lot like they're planning a Rey Skywalker trilogy. So we could possibly be looking at episodes 10, 11, and 12. Because this is Disney we're talking about. They do like to extend franchises beyond their shelf life, and they tend to double, triple down on things that aren't particularly popular with a lot of fans, just because they can. They will force you to like Rey Skywalker one way or another. You're going to like the sequel trilogy. Even if we have to take a step back and repackage it, you're going to like it. This is the new Star Wars. This is what we spent, $1 billion on Galaxy's Edge for, the Star Wars Disney sequel trilogy. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. Haters, man babies, bigots, misogynists, you're going to like it. Until you don't. So we're going to talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 257,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support. We do talk about Star Wars. We talk about Disney. Having worked in and around the company for a number of years. And, we used to talk a lot more about Star Wars because you guys were interested in Star Wars. And now a lot of our audience is no longer interested in Star Wars other than to laugh at it. And a big reason for that was the disastrous Star Wars sequel trilogy, which in my personal opinion, this is my personal opinion, Geeky disagrees with me. I think The Force Awakens was okay. I think it was all right. I think it set up a lot of things. I mean, it was very close to A New Hope, but it felt like they were setting stuff up, and then they yanked the rug out from underneath us with The Last Jedi, and they tried to do damage control with The Rise of Skywalker, and that was a bigger disaster than anyone could have expected. In fact, I've never sat through all of The Rise of Skywalker. I think I watched a couple of clips on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, this is garbage. This is hot trash. I'm not watching this. And it seemed like for a while that Disney was wisely stepping away from the Star Wars sequel era. They spent, $1 billion, I think, on Galaxy's Edge, and they stupidly themed it to the sequel trilogy before they finished the sequel trilogy and knew how people would react. And of course, each of these films had diminishing returns, and spin-off projects like Solo, which normally would have made bank because it's Han Solo, Chewbacca, Lando, and the Falcon, didn't. And you can blame, I believe, The Last Jedi for that. So it's been very divisive. It seemed like they were stepping away from sequel trilogy figures anyway because they weren't selling. Even when The Rise of Skywalker came out, because of all the unsold Last Jedi merchandise, there wasn't a whole lot of sequel trilogy characters. There weren't a whole lot of playsets. It seemed like they were going more in on retro. And I remember when they had the 50th anniversary announcement, they even had a freaking Jar Jar Binks figure, but they weren't doing Rey. And Rey figures have been peg warmers, for quite some time. We're going to see this in this article here. But yeah, there are all kinds of rumors that Daisy Ridley has signed on for more Star Wars. And before you say, why would she do that? I'm like, well, how come they're getting, Oscar Isaac to sign on for Moon Knight? Things have changed. With the pandemic, there is no more distinction between being a movie star and a Disney Plus star anymore, right? And they absolutely would double, triple down on the sequel era for sure. So this is piratesandprincesses.net disclaimer. I actually put this up based on a couple of rumors, which we're going to go out. And again, rumors, we're going to go out and check those out. The Express picked it up, of course, after we did it. But it actually came from Giant Freaking Robot a couple of days ago. And then Screen Rant mentioned something that a Vanity Fair reporter had said on a podcast. So there does seem to be something to this for sure. So Disney and Lucasfilm could be revisiting the divisive Star Wars sequel trilogy. if rumors are to be believed, and they are rumors. According to Giant Freaking Robot, Disney is in talks with Daisy Ridley to reprise her role as the Star Wars sequel heroine. Another rumor surfaced not long after via a podcast that Lucasfilm is planning a new Jedi Order trilogy that could see Rey leading a new generation of Jedi. Disney has more or less ignored the Star Wars sequel trilogy after the disappointment of The Rise of Skywalker, and it is curious they seem to be testing the waters with new Rey action figures. Yeah, Rey figures were shelf warmers for a while. This is Kevin Bulk. You should follow him on Twitter. Good guy. I've known him for years. I've known Kevin for years. We did the con scene together, but look at this. Check this out. Check this out. You want to know why why there haven't been a lot of new Rey figures? What is this, Five Below? Look at them all. Look at them. It's not. It's like Ollie's. There's Ollie's. Oh my God. There's like freaking. Oh my God. Look at all the Reys. Look at all the Reys. Literally, this is the cave scene from The Last Jedi. But as Geeky pointed out, and I said you get free Rey with purchase, a new set has all these popular Star Wars characters and also Rey. Free Rey with purchase, right? You get Mando, Baby Yoda, Grogu, I'm sorry. You get Death Troopers who just look badass, Luke and Vader, and oh yeah, we'll just throw Rey in there. Now, I gotta tell you, I hate the Hasbro packaging. I absolutely despise what they're doing right now. They are trying to help the environment, right? And I despise that. No. It's like, and you probably like NFTs too, you bigot. No. I hate that they don't have the windows on the boxes anymore because I am seeing many instances of stolen action figures. Just got to get this out there. I've seen Transformers taken out of the packaging. Geeky actually got me some of the new Transformers, the Buzzworthy Bumblebee, I think it is, series, the smaller ones like the Legend size figures. And you look at pretty much any shelf at any Walmart or Target, and people are stealing these action figures right out of the package because they don't have the cellophane window anymore, and they're not in there very good. They're just kind of like some twine. And that's how they keep the figures in the package, and people are just taking them right out of the package. Look at this. You could just swipe Baby Yoda real easy. But hey, it helps the environment, right? Helps the environment. Anyway, yeah, they are pushing Rey figures again after not being able to sell them. Of course, Galaxy's Edge. Rey is in Galaxy's Edge all the time. You know, they spent so much money for this brand synergy. They greenlit the sequel era for Galaxy's Edge after The Force Awakens, or before The Force Awakens even came out. They're like, yeah, this is it. This is the stuff, man. We're going to make our own Star Wars. We're going to have Disney Star Wars, and we're going to make this build the universe around Rey and, Kylo Ren, and that's what we're going to do. And they're tripling down on it with the Star Cruiser. They're not going to let Rey go. It doesn't matter if the fans want her or not. They're going to make you like her. So Giant Freaking Robot claims an insider has given them a tip that Daisy Ridley is indeed coming back for more Star Wars projects. It's not clear what they are just yet. So this is coming from Giant Freaking Robot. Our source shared that Daisy Ridley has signed on for 3 Star Wars projects. We can report that this means she's returning to the Star Wars universe and has signed her contract to do so. However, we were unable to learn the specifics of what projects she'll be working on. Will these projects be movies? Is Daisy Ridley doing more voice work for animated projects? Is she going to make another trilogy as the lead character? Probably. How central will Rey be in these stories? Will there be a TV show? These are all great questions. Wish we had the answer to. Now, this is where it gets really interesting because former Vanity Fair reporter claims she heard whispers that Lucasfilm is tackling a new Jedi Order trilogy on the Ringerverse podcast. So it is very, very conceivable, and I believe very believable, that Disney could do an episode 10, 11, 12. And it doesn't matter if organically the story ended. I mean, organically the story ended with episode 6. There was no reason for 7, 8, and 9. And there will be no reason for 10, 11, and 12 other than to make money and make you like these characters. They're going to keep pushing Disney Star Wars characters down your throat until you accept them. And right now, they're using a lot of nostalgia bait to get people back on board, with The Mandalorian and Boba Fett, which was a effing disaster, and Obi-Wan, which my excitement for has waned considerably after Boba Fett. they're using nostalgia to ease people back into Star Wars, to win them back after the sequel trilogy. And then once they get you back, they're going to hit you upside the head with all new, all different Star Wars. These characters that didn't work before, they're going to make them work. That's an opinion. I mean, I want to be clear. This is all based on rumor, but I can tell you all this talk of Disney retconning away the sequel trilogy, hell no. I mean, I could be mistaken, but I can't see Disney doing that. I can see them trying to take a step back and repackage these characters like unsold Rey action figures, but I can't see them walking back the sequel trilogy. To them, that is their Star Wars, their baby. Everything else is here to prop up that trilogy and those characters because they know where they want to take Star Wars, for better or for worse, and they want Star Wars having a female lead. They want Star Wars that's more inclusive and diverse and all of these things right now. And they're going to push it forward. And plus, they spent $1 billion on Galaxy's Edge, and it's sequel era. It's not going away. It's just not. I think The Mandalorian was, again, just an attempt to win old school fans back for now. And then when they're like, yeah, look, Star Wars is popular again. It's fantastic. Now let's go get Rey, go get Kylo Ren, bring them back. Go get John Boyega. We'll make him a Jedi now, even though he clearly should have been in the sequel trilogy. Now we'll make him a Jedi. He can be Rey's bitch. Rey's first Padawan. Can be a grown ass man, stormtrooper, trained killer, slash garbage man, slash comedian. That can be Rey's first pupil. So it's not going away, guys. Disney Star Wars, they've learned nothing. I mean, I'm going to be honest. It is what it is. I have stopped being angry about it because I'm finally in that, stage of acceptance where Star Wars is forever going to be a very, very mixed bag. And it is a sci-fi brand. It's Disney's sci-fi brand. It's never going to be what it once was. It's just another science fiction franchise with hits and misses, and there's going to be too much of it, and they're going to oversaturate it, but it's never going to go away. It's never going to go away, and it's never going to go back to what it was before. I mean, it is what it is. It's time to move on if you don't like it. I mean, it's kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't even want to buy Star Wars shit anymore. I have no desire. We used to be huge Star Wars fans, collectors, and I don't even give a shit. Even the original trilogy. Like the original trilogy, I'm soured on the original trilogy now because of all the drama and the bullshit around the Disney Star Wars stuff. I just don't care anymore, and that's probably the best place to be because they obviously don't want fans like me anymore anyway. So whatever. Good luck with that, and they might have great luck with it, But it's time for some of us to just move on. I'm gonna wrap it up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.